subscriber.
Alright, I think we are live actually. That kind of just really jumps in there. Alright. Sorry everybody, just to recap you. Our Adventurists just defeated Lord Vanine and destroyed him. You might remember him from the Baby Mama episode. Unfortunately we couldn't record that because of a computer issue. My battery exploded. But now it's okay.
The way you said your battery exploded just makes it sound like you made that up.
No, it seriously did. Yeah, so we're back. The heroes made it out, and they made it out in style. They've all got nice white horses, or what color horses do you guys have? One has a black horse, and the other two are white.
Can I have a yellow one?
You can have a yellow one. He's got a Arabian.
I want a white one.
So.
A white one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So here we are.
We have one that looks like Epona from Zelda 64.
Nice. So you guys are riding down the path. Last time, what was it? Hale, Satan, and Ixie were kind of getting into a little disagreement in, what is that? Inferno.
Inferno, but I forgot what it was about, so we can just...
Yeah, so we can just get past that. Everybody all likes each other now, so...
Sure.
Yeah, it's all
but
good.
But not for long.
Okay. Cool. So here we are, and ready for action.
You'll be on the screen the whole time. Isn't that great?
I think you got a haircut.
Don't drop your shit.
I'm sorry.
Cool. Alright, so you guys are riding on the path
Mm-hmm.
and having fun. You feel like kind of a not like an earthquake, but kind of like a tremor, like something kind of rock you guys, but and the horses kind of like trip out a little bit, but you guys are okay. And then everybody roll endurance.
Did you feel that?
Or do you guys have endurance? Hey, dude.
We have
We don't.
Constitution.
Alright, roll Constitution, that's fine.
I got 11.
You would never...
I got 13.
I got 5.
Okay,
So
you
you
girls
feel that?
are like kind of alright, but you're like getting really hungry, you know.
Hungry?
Yeah, you're getting really hungry. You guys haven't eaten in a while, like you kind of realize it.
Oh, we got like cheese and shit, remember? Like apples.
Don't we still have an apple pie?
Yeah, we have apple.
Okay. You can eat that one.
I'll eat an apple.
Nice. Nice.
I don't like apples, but I'm hungry. Beggars can't be choosers.
Cool.
Well, since you're so hungry, where do you think we should go then?
You guys saw a sign a ways back that was like pointing to like you don't know what it is, but it says like SageGrove, so.
SageGrove?
I don't like it.
I remember a sign pointing off to the side saying SageGrove.
Maybe it'll help you grow taller.
I don't understand
That's
what
not
that's
nice.
supposed to mean.
Well, well, you know,
See, that's not
something to
nice.
think about.
Perhaps going there will make you less of
About what?
a praise arvely.
Oh yeah, just as a recap for anybody listening, if everybody wants to introduce themselves and their characters really quick.
You guys
Hello. I'm not Typhoid Mary, but I am, what's my name again? Oh, Quentret.
What's my name again? That's a new
I'm Quentret. Hello. I'm a ranger.
human.
Human ranger. Hi.
Power Ranger.
Yeah. We all had tequila shots before this to celebrate our friend getting paid for his game. So
What?
cool. Let's go with you.
My name is Hail Satan. I'm a halfling paladin. Praise be to Arvine, and may justice prevail in all manners.
Oh boy.
Especially when it comes to this one.
Whatever.
This one. This one?
Anyways, this one?
Yeah.
This one right here? There we go. This is my character, Ixie Medici. She is quite the stallion, and
You're not introducing yourself in character?
I'm also
Okay.
riding a stallion,
You have to talk
and you look
like
nothing
her.
like her. Well, you have a horse face, so that's
Okay.
pretty close.
I'm Ixie
You
from the
shit everywhere
illustrious
like a
family
horse.
of Medici. I am just here, spreading the news,
And your leg.
spreading the good.
Oh.
Oh my goodness! And you're supposed to be a paladin.
Mm.
I'm just here on behalf of my family to travel the world and just
Make everyone miserable.
Spread our culture.
You just have the background just
Spread a little, art and culture in all our life. And I run an excellent brewery for potions.
Mm. So excellent.
Excellent. Awesome. It is a merry gathering.
Perhaps you should brew yourself some charm potions.
Oh, you can't take a charm potion. You have to be born with charms such as this.
Yes, that's
Right.
so little charm. How is that possible? Usually I like people.
Mm.
Oh my goodness.
So, as you guys are traveling along,
Mm.
you notice the kind of like it's getting darker. It's not that late in the day yet, but like kind of
Afternoon?
what's that?
Afternoon? Sunset?
Afternoon? Nah, okay.
Is it a beautiful
It's
sunset
more just
overhead?
like it's more just kind of getting like a little cloudy and like kind of like.
Is there a chance of
almost-
meatballs?
It is cloudy with a chance of meatballs
Mm.
or rain, either one. So,
Okay.
I feel an ominous presence down this road.
That's funny. This is the path you chose, right?
Mm. Foreshadowing. Foreshadowing. Just kidding.
no.
I look ahead.
No.
Yeah. No, wrong way.
Yeah.
Damn it. I got a 11.
It looks like it's gonna rain to you.
It's gonna rain.
You can see that it's kind of just like.
Perhaps we should find some shelter for the night.
Yeah, I can't stand weather like this. It'll make my makeup run.
You
Well,
look even
water,
more
guys.
foul than usual.
Oh, paladin.
They're just water. Chill.
They're just water.
No, I
The rings,
have to
they're
get
just
out.
water.
I pulled the hood up over me. It takes so long to look this perfect. I'm just
Yes.
clearly accentuating the perfection here, but
False beauty is only skin
one's
deep.
work must be ruined by little rain. So come along. Now.
What a shame that your elegance can be washed away by water.
It's not gonna kill you.
I really don't like this. My hair is going to get frizzy and it's going to get clammy out here. I pull up my cloak even tighter.
Gross, clammy. Clammy down there.
Somebody else should roll perception.
I'm gonna roll perception.
1.
No, I got what the fuck is that? I got 10.
17?
10.
10.
Lord.
It just looks like it's gonna rain through like the clouds are
What
kind
is
of like
it trying to
dark
roll?
and stuff.
Is there anything I can
Is
take
there
shelter
a,
under?
nature?
We're all pretty low.
What is
Yes, there's
yeah,
nature.
there's someone on roll nature.
Not me.
Nature. I have tub.
You don't smell like rain. It doesn't smell like wet though.
Gross, it doesn't smell wet.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Ugh. Well, can I look again for like something to take shelter under?
Okay.
I got 20. Not nat 20 though.
You have your new ability too.
That looks like
When you can detect
Mm.
the,
how you guys are going.
the creatures.
It's kind of just like the trees are like not as like lush
So
as they
they're.
used to be. They're not dead, but it's not like it doesn't look any better to stand under them than it would be to be out on the road if it did rain.
So where
This
was
one
that
too.
town that you were mentioning earlier? Hale?
Yes, where's this town?
Further down this path is where we shall find
Well, how
Sage
much
Grove.
further is what I'm asking.
How should I know?
I thought you know of this town.
Is it like a streetwise or something, or?
Why? I've never known anything. I've never said anything of this town. It's just the only way that it had a
Yeah.
sign pointing.
I see.
You goof.
It doesn't feel like it's that far away to you guys. It's kind of like you're definitely beyond the halfway point.
Well, I'm going to hitch ahead of it.
Maybe even
Yeah.
you guys are close.
Yeah.
It's kind of like
Can I get my horse to gallop faster?
it's not. Yeah, totally. Yeah. You can totally
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's going the wrong way.
Wait.
Where is
Boneheaded
it?
with
It
food.
is that way. Yeah.
Oh,
God damn it! Why am I last
Yeah.
there?
Yeah.
You can gallop to the first if you want.
Alright, so
Alright,
I'm
cool.
galloping.
Now, so you guys are galloping, and you kind of see that there is like a town in the distance, and it looks like a very like a wood, like not a wood town, but like it's kind of just like a man-made town with a big wooden like gate, not gate, but like fences all around it.
So far, we've had lousy success with towns. The other guard.
Tell me about it.
Yes, I'm a little wary of them as well, but I could use a good, rest in. Feels like we've been on our horses all day.
Cool. And again, like things look like gloomy, but you don't smell rain. Like it's
The
kind of
weather.
just like it feels like a little like not damp, but it's just kind of like
The moisture isn't good for my hair.
right. You have no problem.
It's foggy.
with moisture. Yeah, it's kind of foggy, but it's not foggy. It's just like kind of the clouds are dark overhead.
So some good shit is gonna happen.
Yeah, bingo.
Cool.
Okay.
Sweet. So all right, so you guys gallop towards this town. I take it right. All right. You get there, and it looks like kind of the gate is like just like open. Like there's a you can see there was like a guard towers on the sides of it, but there's like no one in it.
Honey, no town guards.
Well,
It's
I
just
roll
like
history
History for what?
for the gate.
to study.
there was a town.
This
dude.
was an old gate.
14.
14. Okay. You've heard of this like town before, and it like it used to be like a nice like place for travelers to rest, and like a very like kind of like a nice not like busy like bustling, but it was like a nice like quaint town. Like it was a place you would definitely stop by. Like if I put it in Lord of the Rings terms, it'd be like the town of Bree. Like,
Brie is a good cheese.
Yeah.
They're
Oh,
delicious.
should have got that. Why didn't I tell you guys?
So it's yeah. So to you, wait, hold on. Earmuffs, you two. You shouldn't know this. Alright, we gotta get in the habit of look like the way you put it up. It looks like it's not in good shape.
Okay.
Cool. Sorry, I shouldn't whisper that to the viewers to do that, but yeah.
The one viewer, the one subscriber.
Well, and now, if you like this, please subscribe. Right.
Alright,
Like
I look at it. Everybody, be on your guard. This place doesn't seem like what it used to be. Or
Was it the
that's
lack of guards?
The
Had
deserters
on the
gave
entrance?
that
No.
away.
No, this place. I heard it used to be a place where
You heard?
traveler. Yes, I heard from or read from a book or a scroll.
There are books in this world. You don't have to change the scroll.
See.
But yeah,
Just trying.
it's not what it used to be. Or at least not from what I read from. It's not the same.
Well, if the peoples of this town have been killed, there shall be hell to pay. Literally. Just kidding.
No one's here. This makes
Nice.
it easier. Let's just go inside.
And there's justice to be dispensed. And where there is justice to be dispensed, there's I.
You sound different.
Hail,
today.
hail Satan!
There we go.
Oh, boy.
Hail
There we
Satan.
go. Alright, so you guys pass through the gate.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
There's no one here. This makes everything easier. Anyway.
I'm on my
Let's
guard.
hitch out.
So as you go in, you see there is like people like kind of walking around, but they're like a little like no one's like kind of like you don't hear anybody like talking. Everybody's kind of just like
I'm beginning to feel this.
Zombies?
I'm beginning to feel this Ixie. So long as we've been traveling with her from village to village, we've been running into.
Excuse me. Your journeys have been pleasant and with no obstacles whatsoever before me.
yes.
Whatever.
Oh,
Well, they
you
were
too.
slightly
As long
more
as-
pleasant
it looks
because
like the
you weren't
people-
around.
well, I was hoping it would be empty, but it looks like the people here keep
Alright,
it themselves.
there's people around, like not very many.
I'm
and,
gonna
like,
roll.
you see,
Can I? I'll just roll my detect thingy again. My divine sense to see if there's an evil presence. Do I need to roll for that? I forget.
I don't think you do.
Yeah, I'll just use that. I think it's one of my spell slots.
Alright, earmuffs, you two girls.
Yes, it's very evil.
How dare you give us earmuffs and you're about to pour those shit.
You definitely sense like that things aren't good right here. Like they're very there is an evil. It's not like that you can see, but you can tell there's like an ominous like presence. It almost feels like evil's like all around you. Alright, cool.
There's nothing evil. Just kidding.
Yeah, you can say
I'll
whatever
just
you want.
say I feel I'm a broken record in telling you this, but there is a evil presence that surrounds this town.
Oh, really?
Yes.
You know, you sense evil everywhere. Are you sure it's just something that you're not, having something follow you?
Well, you've been following me all along. Perhaps it's you.
Have
Are you
I?
sure you're not smoking some of that half-built long leaf? Paranoid.
If you wish to imply that I'm not a being of justice and light, then I'll have you know
I am.
I am, and I shall prove it to you.
Oh, I mean nothing like that at all. I meant maybe you just have a stroke of bad luck that won't leave you. And it's bothering us now.
It's been following me for the past 2 towns I've traveled through. I know that for certain.
Willie to cut it out. This whole time it's just you bickering.
Excuse me, he's talking about you, Quinn.
What?
You met him 2 days ago, didn't you?
I've never done anything wrong.
Alright.
Depends the furthest sight.
So people kind of like
I'm gonna try to talk to. I'll try to talk to one of the townsfolk.
Alright, so like a guy like you can see some guy like kind of like walking past you guys, but he's kind of like looking like what the hell like.
I'm gonna talk to him. I'm gonna tap him on the shoulder. You just hailed Hitler.
So he's kind of just like pulling a little cart of like you can't tell what, but
Can I tell him?
You can ask him.
I'll say, you there, villager, or townsman.
So this guy's like pulling a cart.
Hercules.
Pulling a cart. And he say, you villager?
You there, fine fellow.
And he's just like, oh, like, yes? Like, how can I help you, good master?
Where's the master? I've noticed there are no guards protecting the town. It seems quite foolish to leave a town such as this open to enemy attack.
And he's just like, you're not from around here, are you?
No, I should say I'm not from around here.
Can I look at the guy?
Yeah, totally.
Looking at the guy.
Nice.
I looked at him really good.
What did you roll?
Oh. Sunny.
I can tell it's good, but I just want to get in the habit of it.
Sunny.
Alright, yeah, you can tell like he looks like he almost has like a black eye, and like he's pulling like some stuff, and he looks like a little raggedy, like basically like a peasant. He's not like overly dirty, but he's not like very clean. He looks like he's probably like 50-something years of age.
I'll say you look ill-equipped to protect yourself. Yet there are no guards at the gates.
Yeah, there hasn't been guards here since they took over.
They? Who are these they?
And he's just like, he kind of like looks around and he looks back at you and he's just like, look, I don't want any trouble, like, just, you
Wait,
know.
I'm gonna look at his card thingy.
No.
And his card. Oh. So.
So it looks like he's kind of like looks almost just like feed or something like that.
What?
Like feed, like he's almost like bringing like a bunch of sacks and like barrels of like what looks like seeds to you, and like they're kind of like hay and stuff. He's heading towards like the stables, I guess.
I'll say if you it seems he said he doesn't want trouble. I'll say, it appears trouble has found you, found this town, and I'm here to bring justice to it. What am I rolling?
Roll like diplomacy or something for them.
Persuasion.
Persuasion now.
17.
Okay. He's just like kind of like he looks at you and like he looks at your armor and stuff and he's like, well, you do seem pretty strong for a boy, but like I don't know, like yeah, I wish you could bring justice to this town. Somebody needs to, and then he like kind of like but then he kind of like walks off and you hear him kind of saying like, oh, I'm in trouble, like I didn't say anything, like something.
Why didn't you two ask a real question, like where the inn was, or the merchant?
Because I do not plan on sleeping in an inn while there's evil
Well, I
afoot.
need components for my spells. I'll be of no help to you
You're
if I
always
don't
thinking
have
about
them.
yourself.
Well,
You must protect this town.
Well,
I
you don't
can't
know what's
do
going
that.
on yet. Hold on, guys. We don't know what's happening yet. This place is known for its lodging for travelers. So let's say we find an inn, ask more information in there, and
You can ask. I need my rest.
If
You guys are like in the middle of the main street right now.
yeah, I'll say to her if God damn it, what was I gonna say? Something like if you just take a look around you, you'll see there's an evil presence hanging in the balance. I very much doubt the inn shall provide us much information, much less components for your.
I don't know. I don't sense any
Tricks.
evil, but I don't see any travelers.
You don't sense evil
Definitely not
because
a normal town.
because you are not attuned to evils such as I
tired
am.
of these small towns. Perhaps this town we can.
This town is not small. It looks normal sized to me.
Exactly.
I get it. It's awesome.
Alright, well, let us commence.
Alright, so just a little breakdown. You guys are standing in the middle. If you look around you, you can see basically like kind of all the general stores you'd see, like, there's probably like an armory, there's, an inn on the side, there's like a tavern. The inn is like the bouncing rabbit, and then like, there's like freaking
Is there a clothing store?
radical armor.
Can we just loot them like Ferguson or something?
Oh my god.
The guy that you just passed?
No, not them. Just around. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna loot anything.
Yeah, okay. You see, there's people like kind of like walking around, going about their business, but like it looks like they're just like going about their business.
Well,
I'll
I
say,
need to find.
You see people like kind of like
I'll tell.
whispering sometimes
Yeah,
to each other.
I'll tell
but, like,
Lexi. It seems there are eyes on this town. The man walking away from us seemed reluctant to give us help in spite of my clear strength and righteousness.
Seems to me that the man didn't want anything to do with you.
Is that right?
Yeah.
You should have let me talk to them. I'm quite the talker. I could have gotten him to say everything. Or, at least pointed out the shops I needed to
there's
find
other
my
guards.
things
There's
at.
other people around. You can ask them.
No, that's okay.
Between my upbringing and my
Alright.
beliefs, I find it hard to believe there's anyone that would trust you more than I.
What have I done that's untrustworthy? I've been so helpful. Anyways, let's find another lad that there's nothing else to do. I rolled a 18.
Alright, yeah, you see like a little like kind of like a little boy.
Oh boy.
It's like
Does it have to be a child?
it doesn't have to. You can see a bunch of people.
I'll just take off my armor and pretend to be his age.
Hi
there, how old are you?
So you see like
I do what?
this lady like so you see like a bunch of people like kind of around. See like kind of like two little like boys like kind of like talking about something or like kind of like digging in the dirt. Yeah, and then there's like kind of two guys talking over here, and like a guy kind of like nailing in like kind of almost like he's like kind of repairing his like shop on the other
Was
side.
that the man earlier?
Yeah, that guy's kind of like
He's
kinda
going this
over
way?
here. Yeah, he went back to the front. It looks like he's kind of going out of town around the side.
I'll speak to this woman.
Uh,
Excuse me, ma'am.
Ah. And she turns around, kind of like a older woman, and she was kind of just like, kind of sweeping outside of her store. And,
As you can see, I'm looking a little worse for wear. I haven't had a new outfit in days, and I am in need of some fresh clothes. I think we all are. Pardon the smell.
Alright. She kind of looks you up and down, like kind of like skeptical. She looks at your two like companions.
You avoided the word friends, I think.
Yeah.
Huh?
And she's just like, not far around here, are you?
You know, we were asked that same question when we first came in here. I imagine that not that many people come through here with this kind of friendliness you exhibit.
She kind of like looks at you like almost like kind of like not like skeptical, but like kind of like a little half skeptical, half kind of like defensive might be a better word.
Ma'am, listen, I'm here to boost the economy.
And she just like kind of looks back at you guys again,
Here we
and kind
go.
of like looks around like on the street. She kind of like does like a little like almost as she was going to cross it, like looks down each side of the main street. And she's like, all right, well come on in, and we'll get you fixed up.
Thank you.
Alright, so you guys go in that store. In there,
This is a great episode brought to you by Kettle Chips.
yeah.
Turtle
Alright,
Chips.
so you guys go in there, and you see like this like younger woman, kind of like a younger girl, like around like maybe like 17.
Okay.
She's pretty young. She's kind of like in the back, like sewing, like. And when you guys like open the door, she like looks like, like she looks very like kind of like quickly and like reactionary to the door.
Okay.
And then she sees it's that lady, and it's kind of like, oh, like what's like what like she doesn't say anything. She's almost just like kind of waiting for the lady to respond. The old lady comes in, and she's like, it's all right, just a couple of travelers looking for some new clothing. And you see her kind of like almost not relaxed a little bit, but like definitely not as scared, but she's like looking a little weirdly at you guys as you kind of go in. She's kind of in like the back.
Alright.
Like you can see her through like an aisle of like clothes.
Alright. Are there any, so stuff's already made?
There's a bunch of like clothes hanging there, yeah.
I'm looking for like a green type of like, I guess like traveling dress or something. Traveling gown. What? I rolled a 6.
Yeah.
What do I find?
Well, a traveling gown.
Kind of something like nice,
Okay.
long and sweeping. I'm a lady after all.
Well, we do have some wares, but they're not. We don't have as much as we used to. And then like she kind of looks through some, and then says like
can I bring something up to her?
Sure.
I'll say there seems to be a strange tension in the air. Surely whatever eyes are cast upon you out in the main street won't be able to see you in here.
Yes, relax. I'm just
And
here
you.
to buy stuff.
Do you really think it is fitting to look for a dress in this time of great
My
obvious
dress
great
is
evil?
being bogged down in dirt and mud and being torn up. I need a new one. I don't
You
know how
need
you...
one, or do you just want one?
Look, haven't you ever heard the phrase, clothes make the person? If I don't look my best, no one will care what I say. And that goes for everybody in this room. You too. But
Right.
you guys are doing your best.
The
So I'm not
lady,
gonna judge.
the old lady just says like, listen, I don't want any trouble. Like she's like, I don't want any trouble. Just
I'll say to her, my name is Hail Satan, and I'm a paladin. I live to bring justice and to vanquish evil. And if there's an evil afflicting this town, I intend to strike it down.
You rolled over this town.
It seems I have much work to do.
You rolled over the web.
I'd imagine
Nothing a
so,
little
ma'am.
boy
But
like
do
you
you have
can do.
anything that blinks in green? I will look like this.
Jesus, you're so annoying.
Alright, as you guys are talking to her, she's kind of like, she's looking through stuff. She's like,
I'd like to be out of your hair as quick as possible.
she's like, I have this. And it's kind of like a really like pale green, not like pale light, but just like maybe it was once
all
olive
saturated.
green. Yeah, it's not like too bright. It's just like
Hey, there you go. That's a green.
Nothing
green?
finer, eh? You don't have anything like
I do have this. And she parts the clothes, and then she's like, oh, and there's like this golden elaborate dress. No, I'm just kidding.
Ooh.
You ask of these poor folk if they have anything finer than what they can offer you. You
Well,
truly
if they
do
had
anything for
something
yourself.
finer, I could give them more money. It's not like I'm stealing it.
It is not
silly
money that they
paladin.
need.
I think they could use
I'm
some.
working on a green dress.
Oh, are you? Here, let us see.
Hey,
Let's
what's
see
where you
it.
going? Don't go back there.
Oh, I'm a seamstress of sorts too, ma'am. I can help out. If she has any problem.
Roll diplomacy then or persuasion.
I'm gonna roll deception.
You're kind of like going past the counter area.
Oh, okay.
I would say
I got, what, diplomacy?
Diplomacy or persuasion? Is there
No,
diplomacy?
it's
It's
persuasion, I think.
Okay.
I got 21.
Alright, yeah, you definitely convince her then and go
Yeah.
back there.
Great.
I just mutter under my breath. Funny, she's both a brewer and a seamstress.
Oh, you two
She's a
should
woman
pick out
of many
something
talents.
too. Yeah.
Hmm.
We deserve treat yourself.
I'm working on this dress, but I won't be finished for another couple hours. I'm working as fast as I can.
And it does look like green and actually kind of nice because it is like new.
Huh. Well, your latest work seems like it'll be worth the wait, I guess. I guess I could wait a couple hours, you say?
Yes, I'm sorry. I still
Perhaps we can do something
Perhaps
rather
I
than
can-
wait around while these poor
I know,
folk.
I know. But first, let me finish my deal here. You know, this is what us business people do. Here you go. I will give you half payment for this dress, and I'll give you the other half once it's done. Maybe that will help speed it up. And I just take out,
Okay.
like, 5 gold right now.
Oh, you're very generous.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, I can tell she's working very hard. Clothes are an art, you know.
So how
Alright.
much are we gonna give her later?
I don't know.
How much money?
She said
do we have?
half, so she said 10.
How much is it? I'm just
Well,
guessing.
you flopped out 5.
Yeah, you
and
rolled
said
a
half.
five. It's like a weapon.
The lady
Think
like
of it as a down payment.
yeah, the old lady's just like you can see she kind of looks a little like kind of not like shocked but kind of just like and then and the old lady's just like we'll take it and she kind of like grabs it out of your hand and she's like come back in 3 hours we'll have it done.
Very well. 3 hours it is. Thank you for being such
I'll
generous
say,
And
merchant.
then she's kind of like thank you traveler.
I'll say,
And she gets a lot more like polite and friendly to you.
but can I say,
Money makes people come together.
I'll say,
What, did
to her,
you not just see that?
now that we've made it worth your time, do you think we can get some information about the town from her?
You can try.
I'll just ask her.
That's what you were saying to her?
Yeah, I'll say,
Roll persuasion.
now that we've bought your time, perhaps there's more of this town that you can tell us of. Oh shit, that's another 20. But then I have a pretty high persuasion too, 24.
Tell us what you know.
But it's just, I'm just saying, I'm like, she doesn't need to like spill her guts. I just wanted to know like a little bit more than besides like.
Alright.
I do not
So
wish
she
to
rolled
put
that
you.
high. She actually like.
But I'll say to her, I do not wish to put you in danger.
Okay.
So just
That's good.
say as much as you
Okay.
can.
She kind of like looks at you with like almost a little like hope in her eyes. She sees your gold cloak.
She must be going blind. Must be
Yeah.
old. Can't see anything besides the shyness.
Yeah, and it's kind of like no, not that. Like she sees your like white armor and your like gold cloak, and she's just like, well, you do look like a strong lad. And she like kind of like looks back at her like the other girl in there.
Sorry.
And then she says,
Well, ever since Count Gustav killed our town master, it's gone downhill around here. These
Count Gustav, you say?
yes, these I don't know.
Another
raiders,
count.
Raiders and
Bastards.
looters have been coming. They've taken over the town. No one feels safe. They're a bunch of bullies.
I'll say, you've said enough. You've said enough. Fine.
It
Fine.
wasn't
Fine, shrew.
she kind of gets a little spark in her, and she's like,
for my daughter's sake, I'd give him a right wallop myself.
you know, she's kind of holding her broom like a sword.
I say that won't be necessary. You've said quite enough. Please be safe. We shall see to this Count Gustav.
Yes, and leave back
I
in
shall
3
see
hours
to it
sharp.
personally, and I just I put my hand on my lance.
Yeah. She kind of gives you a respectful look. She's just like, alright.
So then just pitch shift everything I said, but we shall find this Count Gustav. We shall bring him to justice.
She's kind of pats you on the shoulder, and she's like,
Good luck, laddie.
Yeah.
Give him help.
And I just say, give him hell.
And as I walk
I shall
out,
give them hail.
as I walk out of the store, I look over my shoulder. I'm just like
2 hours?
3.
Oh, okay.
Well, we made a lot of progress there. Wouldn't you say a little clothes shopping goes a long way in terms of, progressing the quest?
What quest are you speaking of?
Apparently, you're always not the one trying to find a bad guy. You seem to be the one that's always, looking for trouble.
I don't need to look for trouble when it follows me around like a wench with a... I don't know what you're wearing.
That's unkind words, when all I've done is help.
Help.
Yes.
So, alright, so you guys go outside. You see across or everybody roll endurance again.
Are we hungry again? Damn it.
Alright, everybody's really hungry. You guys are like, fuck.
Oh, that's right.
So sick
I
of apples.
forgot.
I need some meat.
I look
Need
for.
some real
Can I make a point then? Oh shit. Oh, never mind.
What was that?
I'm looking for a restaurant or
Okay,
in
chill.
stores.
I'll say though,
Bar.
it's quite odd that I've just eaten minutes ago and I'm feeling.
That was so long ago.
No, it wasn't. I had a fucking apple pie or whatever.
You had an apple, and that was on the road,
Here.
fucking 20 or not even 20 minutes. That was 4 hours ago. It's nighttime now.
Oh, okay.
It's getting dusk. Yeah, it's definitely. You guys are 3 hours away from this place on horseback.
Okay, that makes more sense.
So,
I retract my statements. I'm quite hungry.
and you guys are all a little raw on the thighs after that horseback. Actually, no, the saddles are very luxurious.
Well, I
These are
am
$1 million.
trying to watch my figure.
My bullocks
but I
are
couldn't
burning.
Nice. Alright, so you looked around, alright, you see down the way, a couple people open a door and leave, and you see this sign that says the bouncing rabbit, and there's the sign
That's
has a
the inn,
little
right?
illustration. No, it's it looks like an inn, tavern kind of place, and it's kind of almost one of the tallest buildings in the town. And then you see at the bottom it's a rabbit and it's got a crossbow dart in its head. And it's kind of it.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, so it says the bouncing rabbit on the bottom, and you see
Oh, look at that! How funny. The rabbits down.
And this is where you choose to eat.
Choose to eat.
Seems like we have no other
You have no other
options.
choice.
Alright, well, let's get this over with.
Be on your
a
guard.
lot of other buildings look almost they're either not food places,
They're
or
decrepit,
closed
right?
down. Yeah, it's pretty
I'd say be on your
it has
guard.
its lights on
Yes, I shall.
Places of those nature tend to be full of evil.
You can hear some hustle and bustle coming.
I can handle
Excuse me,
myself
from
in
there.
places.
Really. And I thought you were noble.
You seem to know about them as much as I do. So there. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they called me the child.
Alright, cool. So you guys go there then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Alright, so you guys enter this room. Let's have it be like about the chip's width along. And there's like kind of people in you see like kind of like a mix of races and stuff like that.
Mixed races,
Everybody's-
not in my America.
And then like there's kind of people just like chilling, like talking. Everybody's kind of like nobody's like really talking out loud though. It's kind of just like almost kind of like something.
So like the DJ is like, "Oh, you ready to party?" And just silence.
Yeah, right. So like, yeah, it's a pretty down and out place. This will be the innkeeper. Pass me the one of the that Heineken thing. Chill. All right, so this will be his little like.
Well, no wonder everyone's so down. It's Heineken.
All right, so there's like the little like innkeeper like corner of the desk, and like so you guys walk. Yeah, these people are here, and like you guys enter through over there, and he's just like. And he's just like, "Oi, like, welcome." He's like, "Haven't seen you faces before."
I don't trust.
I'm not kind of like washing like a glass, you know.
We're just travelers passing through, looking for a bite to eat.
Well. Yeah. He says, you picked a bad time to come through this town. Not what you used to be.
So everyone says.
Well, go on, have a seat. Tonight's special is liver and beans.
I see. Might you have anything for the salad course as well?
Beans.
I
Those are rendered in pork fat.
Yeah.
see. You know, you guys, I don't think we're gonna
I've
get
got
it.
an old onion in the back somewhere.
No, thank you. That won't be necessary. Well,
Give me that onion.
ugh. So you guys are fine with eating this? Cuisine.
Hungry.
Alright, alright.
There's bread.
I'll take a bread and a water. No,
You
it's
hear
just
him like unzip his pants and then pee. in the
Ew.
lap,
What?
and it's
Are
like,
you
There's
serious?
your water. I'm just kidding. Alright, and he's like, well, sit where you like. I'll bring it to you when it's
Give me the
done.
beer.
Yeah,
Yes, we
Ale.
have ale.
Sorry, ale. Could I get a glass?
Yeah, comes with the special.
What's special?
Liver and beans. And
Mm.
ale.
I'll take the liver and beans.
Does the bread come with that special?
No.
It figures. Well, we'll just be over here at a table, so just, whenever it's done.
You old enough to drink? He looks at ale.
And I say, I don't partake in
You don't like.
that in those beverages.
I don't
In those
partake in those
pleasures.
beverages.
I don't partake in those beverages, those pleasures. I seek only justice.
He's the fun one, as you can see.
Suit yourself. And as you guys like turn to walk away, you just hear, "Hey Ma, 3 specials."
God. That sucks.
Alright, so you guys sit down.
I say to my
Who's
companions, I don't think we'll be fighting this Count Gustav by getting drunk and eating liver and beans.
Well, you're the ones that are hungry, and I do agree we need some sustenance. I won't be drinking any of the ale here,
Perhaps
though.
we can find some one of these patrons that may know a little bit more of this Count Gustav.
Perhaps. Do you think maybe we should go find a temple? Maybe they'd be more honest there.
The temple in this town.
You never know.
It's possible,
Just
yeah.
saying. But, well,
But
there's
is it-
plenty of people around here we could talk
Are they
to.
sitting all around?
Yeah, it's basically like kind of like tables, and they're sitting there like kind of just like talking amongst themselves, kind of quietly. Everybody doesn't look like they're having the most fun they've ever had. If you guys want to try to listen in, you can, or whatever you guys want to do. It's your call.
Gotcha.
Well, I guess I'll just go speak to some of the locals. Maybe they would know a good place to buy some components. Hello.
Only she could find a place to buy some decency.
You go up to that group?
Yeah.
Alright, roll persuasion and say whatever you're gonna say.
Alright. I got. Yeah. Persuasion, yeah?
Yeah.
I got 22.
Shit, alright, what are you saying?
Excuse me, young men. Do you happen to know where a component shop is of this hour?
They're all like kinda like, oh, like shocked, like,
You know, things to cook with, more or less.
components.
Yes.
That shop was burned down when, and then it's just like, one of the other guys is like, shut up, like, you want to get us killed? And it's just like, the shop's gone now.
Gone, huh?
What
other shops are
They
gone?
chased her. They're like, yeah.
What other shops?
What other shops are missing? Or burned down?
Well, there was a
You have to roll on
clothing
it,
store.
yeah.
The
Yeah.
Apple store went down, and
The town seems quite barren. Where
We used
are
to
these
have a
other
Pacific
we used to have
Somewhere.
we used to have a warehouse, but those closed down too. And then Circuit City.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your town is a bit barren in its merchant department.
Yeah. Freaking, what do you expect? You know what's going on.
I have a vague understanding, but I don't see why that should stop you from getting your things back.
Getting our things back. Who do you think you are?
Well, I'm quite a big deal, but, you know, don't let me interrupt your wallow of pity, apparently.
Freaking who she thinks she is. The only reason we haven't left is we're too poor. It looks like she's flipping you guys off.
Oh,
Yeah.
God,
I
she's
just see this like,
so annoying.
Come on.
Too poor, you say?
Hi, I'm rich. I am from the Medici family.
Don't you know of us?
She would
We're
like to
quite
say that.
fine brewers
Don't
of
you know?
potions, and we're also seamstresses for some reason.
You know, my family had to be built from ruin, and we're doing just fine. Being a little bit low and being a little
And I'm
sparse in the
just
pocket.
I'm gonna elbow to her and be like, talking down to people will never get you anywhere.
I didn't say talking down to them. I just said,
Oh, you guys are poor. Well, let me tell you about my family.
I'm telling them.
Dearie me. Your
I'm
monocle
telling
pops out.
them the lack of wealth should be no reason of why
Perhaps
they
you should
can't
take a
get that
little
wealth
note
back.
of my family. We being the
Well, to
Medicis.
begin with,
Excuse me?
he just like kind of like scoffs at you and he says like, you never had wealth to begin with.
Why not? There's plenty of stuff here to work from. There's some talented among your merchants. They can make fine coin every day. I witnessed it myself.
They kind of look at each other and it's just like, listen, we don't know who you are. We don't want any trouble. Just leave us alone, lady. We've had enough. And if you want to look at them, you haven't even looked at them.
Sure.
You walk
Why
up
would
with
I
your
look at
eyes
them anyways?
closed.
Do you know who I am? I got some.
I can't bear to look at poor people.
I
They
just
burn
want-
my retinas.
Can I see my passive?
The mere sight of
My
them makes
passive
me sick.
perception?
Okay.
That's 11.
Okay. You can see that they're kind of like everybody seems to have like kind of like some bruises on them somewhere. Like one guy's got like kind of like a busted lip. The other guy's got like a broken nose. And the other guy's got like a black eye. And you can tell like they're kind of just all like they look like they've all had their ass kicked.
Alright, I'm gonna try to persuade and ask how they got those injuries.
They already hate you. This is a
Okay,
waste of a
if I
roll.
roll high enough, I'm
You're gonna have disadvantage because of the way you've treated it.
Okay, what's my disadvantage?
You
You
roll
have to roll
2
two
and
dice.
you lower the
Oh. That's okay, I'm gonna
2.
roll.
Here, you can use the
D20.
wasted roll.
No, I'm scared.
Everybody should have 2 d20s at all times.
Okay, here I go.
They were both 20!
They're both 8.
Yeah, they're both 8.
Alright.
Well, I got, I got 11.
Alright. So you ask, what do you ask them?
Where did you get those marks on you? I noticed a lot in town have them.
They look at you like, kind of like, shit, I don't know how to say this. It's like, how do you think we got them? And it's just like, just leave us alone. Like, we've already.
Can I walk over
We
there?
don't want any trouble. Hey, you can do whatever you want.
I'm just eating my beans.
You haven't gotten served food yet.
Oh, we
That's why
haven't?
I'm walking around.
Alright, yeah. I guess she's been talking so long it shouldn't have happened. I'm sorry. Alright, this freaking lady, like, just walks up. She's like, she looks a lot, like, heavier than this. Just our 3 specials.
Yeah.
It's like, ba-doom, ba-doom, ba-doom.
We don't want any trouble here.
Didn't do anything, lady.
Can I call the bartender over?
Here's my meal.
The bartender? Okay, yeah, you can, yeah.
Or maybe not the bartender.
The guy that's, like, at the front.
Well, give me a second.
She looks like she's on, like, a ship.
Let me eat the food first.
Everyone here is so rude.
So there's 3 ales, and then 3 freaking livers, and 3 things of beans.
I'm only not drinking the ale. I'm eating
Can
the
you believe
liver
it?
and
I
beans.
go over there to strike up some perfectly civil conversation, and all I get is the stink eye.
Are you sure you're not looking at them like this?
Perhaps
Of
you're
course
asking
not.
the
I'm
wrong
talking to them as if I would speak to my own family or servants. We're all equal here.
Your own
They're your
servants, huh?
But servants are
Oh, that's why
family.
they're mad.
Servants are family. They're just not related to us. But we all live under the same house and have common goals.
Seems you're, never mind.
I don't know how you treat your servants.
I treat them a lot better than that.
You know nothing how I treat them.
So did you?
Alright,
find
so
out
everybody's, the food tastes, it's not the best, but it's definitely, like, pretty hearty
This
and,
is,
like, pretty substantial.
palatable.
Yeah, it's, yeah, the beans taste like, yeah, they were cooked in bacon grease and stuff like that, and then,
I can still.
the liver was cooked in, like, seems like almost like onions, or like what used to be an onion, and then bacon grease and some more.
Sounds
So
good.
everything's pretty greasy, but
It's poor people food.
yeah, it seems like it's kind of all they got.
Yeah.
Well,
I won't do anything. I'm gonna let them.
I don't know, bad.
You're not gonna do anything?
Yeah, I tried to talk to those dudes.
Alright, so you guys are just gonna eat in
Well,
silence?
I'll say to my companions,
Listening?
if I don't mean to repeat myself, but it seems like there's the Count Gustav responsible for all the trouble in this town. Perhaps if we could appeal to some of these towns members, they could point us towards his way.
Good luck with that.
If only they'll tell us.
They're quite moody.
You just need to appeal to their sensibilities. Don't look down on them like a.
Oh, I appealed to their sensibilities when I threw down some money in front of them. That shows the kind of people they are.
You didn't throw money down on them?
No,
didn't.
to those other girls.
Oh.
That's the only time they were nice.
Mhm.
And I wasn't being rude at all. I speak like this to everyone.
Yes,
Expecting
perhaps
the
that's
best
why
out of
you've been.
everyone.
That's perhaps why you're not living in
Yes. In what?
perhaps that's why you've been kicked out of your
Yeah.
family. That's what I'm trying to say. Not in the comforts of your home.
I'm traveling in their behalf, my dear. Completely different.
So you were single-handedly picked out to be traveling on their behalf.
More like they trusted me to
Alright,
come
and then
back.
just as you
Alright,
guys are saying that, you see the door like slam open, and then
Shit,
like
cowboy.
this like girl's kind of like thrown inside,
Like,
Yeah,
and
that's
then
my
he's like
seamstress.
I know, right?
these guys freaking come in like.
Does she look familiar? Does she look familiar?
Look at her.
I'll look at her. I'm gonna
You
roll.
can usually
That's
passive,
fair.
or you can
Yeah.
just look at her. And they throw her in. They're like, yeah. Like, we need a seat, and like they're kind of just like pulling her on.
I'm gonna look at her and see
Is
if
that
she
the
looks.
seamstress?
Yeah, that's what I'm
And
looking
then,
for.
Okay, yeah, it's her. And then like
I just
I'm
wanna
just gonna
repeat
pull
that.
out my thing then.
and then like whatchamacallit, and these people are like, oh, and they're like, this table's taken. And these people are like sorry, bye, we don't want any trouble. And they leave, and they like kind of
Who's this
get
guy?
out like pretty fast, and then like sorry, he's with them, and he's just like, sorry, bartender, and then he like kind of gives them like like
Dirt.
a few coppers, and then like heads out. They kind of leave, and then like they kind of like throw her like on the table, and it's like, hey, barkeep, give us some ales. And it's just like, oh, like, yes, sir. Like he doesn't
Wait,
sound
wait,
like
wait.
he
Can I
does
call
you
the
guys.
bartender?
Yeah, sure.
Can I call him over? I'm gonna say, hey bartender.
He like he
Chocolate
runs to get some
milk.
ales, and he looks at you like kind of like, and then he's just like, and then it's like, well, Sage, it's so long. He's like, sorry. And then he brings him like some cups and like a pitcher, and then like and they're like, yeah, like pour some drinks.
Wait, I'll lick my plate.
Can I call the bartender now?
Wait.
Yeah, totally.
I call him
wanna
over
walk
now
over
that he's
there.
done that.
Wait.
I toss him a 2 gold coins. I say to him, this is for the mess I'm about to create.
Wait. Before he does that though, can I?
No, I just
Fucking sick, dude.
said that.
That's fucking
I
sick.
put my hand on my thing, on my leg.
I was gonna lick my
He's just
plate and
like,
throw it
please
over.
help. Please, like, this shop's all I got left. Please.
I'm gonna throw my plate.
Don't worry, we'll
over.
compensate you handsomely.
Over this guy.
I gave him 2 gold coins.
I'm gonna throw my plate. I'm gonna throw my plate right now towards that guy.
Okay.
I'm so mad
good.
to what they're doing right
All right.
now. Yeah.
Shit.
Shit.
19.
I roll like a d4 for damage or something, and just do half of it. That's a d6.
Oh,
Jesus
what were we
Christ,
saying?
man.
D4 is a
D4.
triangle.
It looks like
a plate.
it's a
gonna
small
do
storm.
D6.
Yeah.
Okay, so it does like, let's do 1 damage then. Alright, so like, so you hit this guy. It's like, oh! Who the hell threw that? And you see that he's like a tiefling. Like a
I
tiefling.
did.
Excuse us, sir, but that's my current employee you're handling there.
Alright, so this guy's like kind of like holding her, and then these guys come up to you guys like, and he especially like comes up to you, and he's just like, who the hell do you think you are? You know who we work for.
Frankly, I don't.
And these guys are kind of just like, oh shit, and they kind of just all like freaking like peace out, and like
Cowards.
they throw some more coppers up to freaking
Oh,
the bartender.
Why don't you leave that poor girl alone?
yeah, she has a dress.
Why don't you mind your own business?
Oh, you are in
Can I
my
walk towards him?
business. You're very
yeah, you
much
try
in
it.
my business.
This guy
There's
gets
so
in front
much
of you,
business here in
I
there.
thought they were both this was like this.
Yeah, but he sees you going towards him, and he's like, where do you think you're going? Boy.
I'm not allowed in
I
here.
guess his voice would be like a little snarly.
Where
do you think you're going? Boy. He's an orc.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Alright, cool. Actually,
Popcorn.
alright, boom. Let's break here before you guys go
What's
too
gonna
crazy. I wonder what's gonna happen. If you like this, please like and subscribe. Tune in for the next episode of The Bouncing Rabbit.
Whoa! Someone said. Whoa.
Somebody had stopped recording.
You guys are the worst.
That didn't do anything. You just tapped the mouse.